Another day, another video. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today we're watching the Vampire Diaries. This is episode 19 of season 4. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed the series so far. The first 3 seasons have been uploaded, as well as the whole of this season so far before today's episode. Now, this episode is called The Originals, and it's going to give me a nice segue into the link in the description, where it is a poll to vote for whether you want to see more of the Vampire Diaries or more of the originals once we conclude this season that is going to be uploaded to the channel. Currently, the Vampire Diaries is winning, and you know, I fully expected that. We'll do, if it succeeds in that way, we'll do 4 days on, 3 days off. That does mean that on Patreon, though, I'm going to be posting a Vampire Diaries pretty much every single day. So if you are interested in watching more of the Vampire Diaries and not of the originals, go over there, subscribe. You can get all the episodes. You know, they're going to be coming out thick and fast, more than YouTube anyway, obviously, because we're going to be decreasing it to put the originals in, where the Patreon's going to still continuously go because everybody wants it on there. So now to recap the last episode, Elena, she's still in savage mode. She said that she's going to put bodies on the floor, literally let the bodies hit the floor. She said to Damon and Stefan, you know, you want me to take the cure, I don't want to take it. If you're going to be persistent, I'm going to start killing people. She killed the waitress. She's come in, she's bit April. I'm not sure if April's dead, but she's gone after her anyway. And that was at a school dance, which Rebecca was there. She was trying to live a whole day as a human, use no vampire traits whatsoever. Elijah said, look, if you go and you spend the whole day and you can be successful, I would give you the cure. I don't think he ever said he would give it to KLAUS, but it was a toss-up between both of them, and he gave her that option to go and see. So while she was there, she was actually being quite nice. She didn't compel anyone. She didn't do anything. She was asking Matt, is she a good person? Matt said no, you know, being honest. She ended up later on speaking to Matt. She was saying, look, you're the actual... Matt asked her, I think, as well later, like, why do you actually want to be human? She was saying, like, you're the peak of a human. You literally do everything as much as you care. You care for everyone. You're always there. You're a hard worker. And after she ended up using her vampire traits pretty much because of it. Like I said, Rebecca attacked her, so she went over. She fed her. She brought April back. And yeah, Matt was saying you'd actually make a decent human. Then we seen a cutscene. Boom, she went there. She's spoken to Elijah. He said, look, how was your day? And she said, it went perfect, mate. It was a great day. Elijah gave her the cure and she walked off. As she walked off, instantly got a phone call from Rebecca. Rebecca was like, mate, don't do anything. Like, don't do anything. Too late, mate. Silas has got it. We ended up cutting to the very end. Silas is down in the dungeons, I think in the Lockwood cellar. Bonnie's there. She's definitely got to go ahead with the plan, and pretty much we've seen Silas's face as well. He looks like do you know what, he looks proper. Well, he does look evil, but he looks kind of like he's deformed or something. I'm not too sure. We only seen him in the dark a little bit, so I'm not sure if he's going to be in the season as himself or if he's actually going to body jump. And is he going to take the cure? I don't know. He's got it now, so like this, surely they're not going to drag it out. But maybe because this episode's called The Originals, they come in and they try and hunt him down. I'm really excited actually. There's lots of stuff going on. I'm loving No Humanity Elena. She's absolutely sick. You know, she's been through so many ups and downs. My complaints about her was in the first 3 seasons, she cared too much about what other people wanted, and she didn't follow her own like thoughts and opinions. She was so concerned about everybody else, and I did rank her pretty low in my tally of like people. And then boom, vampire, let herself go with Damon at the start of the season, loved it. Then obviously we've progressed through. She's ended up turning her humanity off, and now she's an absolute savage. So what a great season Elena's having. I'm going to clap her. Fantastic. Well done, Elena. Nina Dobrev, your acting's been absolutely on point recently. So if you do enjoy today's episode, please smash a like on the button. It really helps out the channel. Subscribe if you're new. Thanks for clicking on my video. And as always, let's jump into today's episode.
So what are we supposed to do in the meantime?
Maybe I can provide a little excitement.
Oh, Catherine.
Look who went and got bold.
Let's just say that werewolf girl, Haley, turned out to be just the thing we needed to get KLAUS out of our lives.
I asked around the quarter about my family.
And?
Nothing. Zero.
People like you were run out of here years ago.
What do you mean, people like me?
In the bayou. We call the werewolves Rue Garou. You head out there, you'll find what you're looking for. Be careful. It's the last place you'd ever want to go.
Oh, check out, mate. Robbed a bit of her hair.
Can we get someone else to do the spell?
Who? Half the witches don't believe you, the other half are too scared.
Hey, I'm looking for a tow service.
Yeah, that is sick. Wow, what an interesting start, mate, with Catherine. She was saying that someone's after KLAUS while he's gone. I just made me remember that last episode they did say some witches was plotting against KLAUS to get him. I wonder why, literally. Who are these people? How long have they been plotting it? And yeah, that is actually pretty sick what she's just done. She's kind of used like it's kind of like a voodoo doll, but not really.
New Orleans? What the hell is KLAUS doing there?
Evidently there are witches conspiring against him.
Oh, did you know who he looks like?
Kill him once and for all, do you?
Good afternoon. Time for one more.
I have nothing to say to you. You're the hybrid.
I'm the original hybrid, actually, but that's a long story for another time.
I'll either stop them or I'll help them,
Oh.
depending on my mood.
I'm looking for someone. Jane Ann Devereaux. I know that you're a true witch amongst this sea of posers.
Witches don't talk out of school in the quarter. Those are the rules. I don't break Marcel's rules.
Marcel, so he's a vampire then.
Marcel's
The guy's in time.
I might find Marcel.
KLAUS?
Marcel.
Well, if I'd known you were coming back in town, if I had a heads up.
What?
Marcel.
God, how sick is it, that image? It's like 10.
I'd have thrown you a damn parade. My mentor, my savior, my sire.
Hello, please tell me the current state of Bourbon Street is not your doing.
Something's got to draw in the out-of-towners, otherwise we'd all go hungry.
How did you find a witch willing to make daylight rings? I'm looking for a witch by the name of Jane Ann Devereaux.
And you probably ought to come with me. Showtime!
Fucking hell, man, I'm getting some mad vibes here. Like, I'm literally like, nothing's happened, right? But like, I'm feeling dead excited. You know, like, I think it's because I feel like we're going to get an influx of new characters. Like, this guy seems decent. Like, I feel like this guy, you know what I mean? Like, how can I explain it? Sometimes you introduce to somebody and you just know that they're just in and out. Does that make sense? But this guy already, I'm getting a vibe like he's here. Whether he's going to be here in this show or he's going to be here in the next one, I feel like he's here to stay. Like, it's good. Like, he's giving me loads of confidence. And he's a good-looking chap as well, mate. Literally, he really is. He always hired the good-looking people. I'm getting this. Do you know what? Nothing's happened, and I'm getting excited. KLAUS is sick as well, man. I love his little chuckle.
Those who live hate me more than ever.
Don't forget them. If your blood relations let you down, you make your own, huh? Jane Ann Devereaux, you have been accused of the practice of witchcraft. How do you plead? Oh, convincing.
This guy seems sick.
How do you plead?
I didn't do anything.
It drives you witches crazy that I'm aware of your every move. Why don't we just cut to the chase, huh? What magic you're brewing? Tell me. I'll grant you leniency. I am, after all, a merciful man. I'll give you one more chance.
Oh, shit.
Or not.
Mate, I'd turn to me. I'd go and feed him my blood. I'd want to get that information. This guy, whoever he is, I forgot what his name begins with M. He seems sick, mate. I'm loving it.
Witches aren't allowed to do magic here. She broke the rules.
I told you I wanted to talk to her.
I never waste an opportunity for a show of force. I can find out for you, and I will. I promise.
Oh, whatever it was. Doesn't matter anymore, does it? Diary, isn't it? Any more Devereaux witches where she came from?
I feel like we're not even going to get a Steph and Damon episode. It's just going to be these backstory.
You're KLAUS. Did you enjoy the show?
It was a little melodramatic for my tastes.
I see you brought friends.
They're not with me.
They're with Marcel.
He
killed my sister because she broke the rules. So I talked to you in front of them. I'm next.
Are you two gentlemen following me?
Marcel said we're your guides.
If either of you follow me again, you'll do so without the benefit of a spine. Your oldest Scotch. My two friends here, love. Marcel wants to know what I'm up to. He can ask me himself.
Done this themselves, did they not? They planned to kill him, and then they got a consequence for it, so you can't really be that fucking mad.
The doors work, you know.
You're doing magic?
I'm praying to my dead sister. I'd say ask her yourself, but I guess you can't, seeing as Marcel killed her.
Oh shit. Oh, it's his heart. Oh, it's Elijah.
You heard of me?
Ah, I love the confidence in them. Oh, Elijah's so good, man. I love how he's cool and calm, mate. He's literally just so zen. Like, yeah, I just fucking killed them. Do you know who I am? Good. Now tell me. Also, I've seen him on Instagram, right? And he's got a beard. Oh, not a beard. He's got stubble. He has a shaven face here. I really like him with stubble, man. I hope he's got stubble in the originals. He looks well good with it.
Where's Marcel?
Who the hell's asking?
I assume you're joking. You're aware the bite of a werewolf can kill a vampire? Well, as you can see, I'm half werewolf, so I'm gonna ask you one more time.
Easy now. Diego's just looking out for me.
Why are you having me followed?
I get it, huh? Show of force. You made your point.
Why don't you show me what you've done with the place? While you explain exactly what it is you've been up to in my town.
Oh, in my town. He had to make that clear, didn't he?
Right there, that's progress. More hotels, more tourists, more fresh blood.
How do you know when they're using magic?
Maybe I got a secret weapon. An ace up my sleeve.
What was
take
that?
Vervain.
Burns like a bitch. But I figure I should limit the number of things I'm vulnerable to. New blood. Let's see. Brave, I let her live. Dumb, she's dessert. It's not safe here alone.
You know I have a black belt in karate.
Evening, Elijah. What an entirely unwelcome surprise. I'm not going anywhere until I find out who's conspiring against me.
I believe I just found that out for you.
What are we doing?
He's always got a suit as well on.
Want to know what the witches have in store for you? Follow me. He's all yours. Proceed.
We know Marcel was nothing but an orphan street rat.
And now he's out of control. He does what he wants, kills who he wants. I'm gonna stop him.
Why you brought me here?
Hear her out.
Elijah, what madness is this?
KLAUS.
You're all out of your minds. If you think some liquor-fueled one-night stand means a thing to me.
I have a special gift. Sensing when a girl is pregnant.
Oh, fuck off, mate. That's not Klaus's.
What are you saying?
Niklaus, the girl is carrying your child.
So this is what's going to happen in the next show.
Magic made you a vampire.
But you were born a werewolf. You're the original hybrid.
Been with someone else, admit it!
I was held captive in a freaking alligator by you
Because of Jane Ann's sacrifice.
The lives of this girl and her baby are now controlled by us.
Enough of this. If you want Marcel dead, he's dead. I'll do it myself.
No. We have a clear plan that we need to follow, and there are rules.
Wasn't it? His rules. He's sick of him already.
Threaten me with what you wrongfully perceive to be my weaknesses.
Listen.
Always listen to your big brother, don't you? No matter how pissed you are. Oh, he's listening to the heart.
Kill her and the baby.
Oh, you fucking savage, mate. Dad did not expect this. What a twist.
It's a trick, Elijah.
No, brother. It's a gift.
Niklaus, our own parents came to despise us.
And all that we have ever wanted
Was a family.
I will not be manipulated.
With them, this girl and her child, your child, live.
It's so important to you that people quake with fear at the sound of your name.
People quake with fear because I have the power to make them afraid.
Of loyalty. That's power. This is what we swore to one another 1,000 years ago before life tore away what little humanity you had left. This is us. The original family. Always, forever.
So save this girl.
Save your child.
He's going to say no.
No.
Lash out. Just let him lash out. It's just one of those things. He'll be back. What I have got to say is I want somebody as good as Elijah is. Yeah. Like when I have a kid or when I got shit going on in my life, like what a guy, man. He's always there. The stuff that he's saying, like he's so like it's like he's having a kid. He was well excited. Family, mate. Let's go, mate. Getting a family. You know, this is what we've always wanted. Do you know what I mean? It's like it's his child. Like, I love it. What a guy. I wonder how Rebecca's going to react as well. She said that she always wanted to have kids, mate. She's got one now. Well, not really, but technically. Boom. Family. Another one. DJ Khaled.
Given a chance at happiness, KLAUS runs in the opposite direction.
Then let him run. At what point in your immortal life will you stop searching for his redemption?
And I believe there is none left to be found.
I give you a play-by-play, but you have the air of someone who's been lurking and listening.
He'll come around.
But you don't know my brother's half as well as you think you do.
You're wrong. Power, we control, we punish, but our actions are driven by one singular place. We're alone. Tell Elijah to call me when he comes home. I'll be waiting for him.
I think he's going to lash out, possibly kill a few heads.
Hey, man. Where'd you run off to?
You mean your minions aren't still documenting my every move? Tell me what this thing is you have with the witches.
Oh, we're back to that.
Yeah, we're back to that.
This is my business. I control the witches in my town.
That's funny, because when I left 100 years ago, you were just a pathetic little scrapper. Prince of the city. I'd like to know how.
300 years ago, you helped build a backwater penal colony into something. Vampires rule this city now. We don't have to live in the shadows. I got rid of the werewolves. I even found a way to shut down the witches. My home, my family, my rule.
Breaks those rules.
They die. And I'm not the prince. I'm the king!
This guy, I'm liking it. I want him to die, though. Therefore, I want that Afro guy to die.
Your friend will be dead by the weekend. Broken one of your rules, and yet I cannot be killed. Who has the power now?
He has to have the fear factor. That's what he thrives off. What's this, a city of art? It's fascinating in this episode, like, what is this woman? What's the significance? She's a barman.
The $100 guy.
A bartender.
Call me Cammy. Amazing, isn't he? Every artist has a story, you know.
And what do you suppose his story is?
Doesn't feel safe and doesn't know what to do about it. He wishes he could control his demons instead of having his demons control him. Sorry. Overzealous psych major.
I think you're probably right the first time.
Gone, mate. Mum's gone. Is she going to be in the next show?
To give me another pep talk on the joys of fatherhood.
All the centuries we've spent together, and yet I can count on one hand the number of times that our family has been truly happy.
1,000 years, I lived in fear. Any time I settled anywhere, made me feel powerless. And I hated it. My absence, Marcel has got everything I ever wanted. I made him in my image, and he has battered me.
He just wants to be feared, doesn't he? He wants to be the biggest baddest. He could do that with his son or his kid.
Every king needs an heir.
Fucking get in there. Mate, imagine like go to the originals, got like a 5-year-old KLAUS running around just smoking everyone off. How sick would that be?
His inner circle, the Daywalkers. That's where we begin. They're his friends, his family.
I had time to sleep on it last night, where my family and I failed this town. Sal succeeded. As though it never happened. The quarter is your home, but I would like to stay a while.
Again, I've got to say, man, there's nothing more intimidating than like a happy person. I can't even explain it. Like, I think the best baddies are the baddies that like laugh and joy and just get around and have fun like with everybody. Do you know what I mean? But then boom, flick a switch, fucking kill you instantly. They're the best ones. Like this guy, I'm really liking this Marcel. I feel like he's got a good role to play. And in Caroline. I knew it was.
I'm standing in one of my favorite places and to show it to you.
Yes.
Maybe one day you'll let me.
We're gonna let you. You've got a kid with someone else.
My life here, my pursuit of the cure.
Oh, the cure was a fool's errand. I mean, taking it would have stripped you of everything that you are. For what?
I wanted children and a family.
I stand before you to offer you both. Your family needs you.
I wish him no joy, no love. I will stay here and live my life the way I want to, and if you're smart, I suggest you do the same.
Give her time, Elijah.
She's right. Leave him to set off on this new adventure, and let's you and I go out on ours. It's our turn.
Nah, mate, the guy always and forever. The forehead, mate, the lips. That's a see you in a bit kiss, that.
You look terrible.
I'm hungry. For pain?
You know it's gonna get a lot worse.
Let's see who breaks first. Or you.
Oh, she didn't even say it about Damon. Interesting. Oh, do you know what? I love this episode. David's only in it a bit part, but I really love the backstory of Marcel. I feel like he's going to be the bad guy in season 1 of the originals, and the vibes is sick. Gonna wrap up today's episode. I really enjoyed it. I know there wasn't much of the Vampire Diaries. It's pretty much an intro to the originals, I'm assuming. That's what I took from that. All of it was the original. KLAUS, man, he's got Haley pregnant. Mad me, absolute madden. Is he going to have a boy? Is he going to have a girl? Who knows? He's going to have an heir to the throne, as he was saying. A little mad KLAUS running around smoking everyone off. That's what I want to see in the originals. This Marcel, then, I'm assuming he is going to be the bad person in season 1. Yeah, he kept reiterating, this is my town, this is my kingdom, I'm the king. KLAUS like, mate, you're not a king, I'm the fucking king, mate. I just literally do whatever I want. I could kill whoever I want. Bit that guy, but then obviously for some reason, why, I would still like to know why New Orleans. Do you know what I mean? They said that that's the place he was truly happy back in the day, but he had to leave because his dad was on the run. This Marcel come in and picked them up, so to speak. He rose this kingdom, in the words of like how they was talking, he's rose in that kingdom up. He's took KLAUS's place, he's implemented KLAUS's rules, and he's pretty much a second KLAUS, but he can die, KLAUS can't. And that is the only thing that KLAUS has got over him, that he kept saying, I'm immortal, you're not, I'm literally, I can do whatever I want. But he's gone in and he's apologised, he's given that guy's blood, he's got a hybrid now, he's at least got one on his side for later on. He's going to be sired to him. This is what you got to remember. That guy's going to be sired to KLAUS now. Maybe they don't know that, the people inside, so it could play as a benefit going later on. Rebecca, she's rejected Elijah's advances to come with them back to New Orleans. And obviously Elijah's left Catherine. He's gone. Family man, always and forever. Like I said, what is the period between, you know, them two having sex and then boom? Like, obviously in terms of us, like 3 episodes, but in this time she's pregnant, she's got a kid. It's crazy. These witches, they wanted to take, well, I thought they wanted to take KLAUS down, but I don't know, they kind of want to use KLAUS now as leverage to take Marcel down. That's what it seems like anyway. It seems like they wanted KLAUS as leverage. They knew that he's got a kid on, and now they threatened him and said, look, if you don't help us, they're gone. If you help us, he's gone. We want to get him out of here. So kind of clever from them, really. A big gamble, but it's obviously looks like it's paying off. Rebecca wants to stay in Mystic Falls. Elijah's gone. KLAUS is possibly going as well. I wonder if moving forward that Rebecca, I'm assuming anyway, Rebecca's going to be in the originals, but she might dabble in the Vampire Diaries for quite a bit. And yeah, every time we go into the new season of the Vampire Diaries, like we've got 3 episodes left, I never know what the next season is going to be. I didn't expect the council to come in, and yeah, I didn't expect KLAUS the season before, so I'm thinking now that we've had these characters introduced, and they're probably going to get sucked away now into their own little franchise, and then that means that we're going to have to get new characters coming to back introduced. So, like, KLAUS and that are gone, people are coming in. Is Tyler coming back? We don't know. Jesse's dead. New players have got to come in. New people have got to be in the game. We're going to have more vampires, more witches. What is Silas doing? You know, I think, has it been 2 episodes now? Or 1? That he's got the cure, but we're not seeing him do anything with it. I'm guessing they're going to use that to the very end of the season, and then possibly do it last episode, because they do like to go out with a bang, don't they? I did think that because we was getting an originals program, KLAUS is going to phase out of this and dominate that one, and we need somebody to rise up in the ranks and dominate this one. And I feel like Silas would be a great person to do that. Now, as the person that we've seen come out of the darkness into Bonnet, I don't think that is the character that will dominate the show. He's obviously not going to be in it, but if he's going to body jump or select a human to be in, and we've got a new person coming in, like if he dived in Jeremy's body, for example, or Alaric's, or just anyone, but just saying, for example, and he come back in, he would fit. Like, he would fit the high school, he would fit the people, the cast, and the stories there. But as the person he is now, he looks like 1,000 years old, dying in the corner. So yeah, it's interesting, but that's me assuming that he's going to stay in the series. He actually wants to take the cure and die, doesn't it? But I can't see it happening. I can't see him dying and all the dead rising, because that would mean then everybody's going to have to go in after KLAUS. And like I said, I feel like KLAUS is going to take a back step and go into the regional. So the only thing I see happening is him not taking the cure. But how that's going to happen, I don't know. And who's going to stop it? Again, I do not know. But I did enjoy today's episode. I think we've got 3 more. They're definitely going to be on the channel this week. Thanks for clicking on my video today. Really do appreciate it. If you did enjoy it, please smash the like on the button. It really helps out the channel. Subscribe if you're new. Thanks for clicking on my video. And as always, I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers, guys.